Alrighty, welcome back. Thank you for being here. We're going to jump into our next reading, which I think is going to be a Sagittarius reading because y'all are a vibe. And let's jump in. Actually, I want to use the golden deck. Alright, I hope the mic's still in a decent place. You could be seeing 22 or that number a lot, or more. Sagittarius, most important messages from Angel Michael on the highest timelines at this moment. There could be somebody who wants reciprocity, perhaps. Could be a Gemini, doesn't have to be. Let's go ahead and see. Sagittarius, what are your most valuable messages? Unrequited love. Interesting. High priest or priestess. Okay. Wisdom. So I see you being very logical, especially if you're the Queen of Swords, the feminine here. Could have air sign in your chart, or you're just operating from a very logical place, a very no bullshit place. You could be focused on the facts, the figures. You could have air sign placements. I think you're willing to get rid of anything that's been stagnating you. Empress here, feminine energy here for sure. Yeah, I think you've turned off your emotions. It looks like the things in the past, especially like third-party situations. It looks like you're focused on money. Ace of Pentacles here. Something long-term. You really want to invest in something that's worth it, something that's going to lead to something long-term. Bear, very beautiful leadership. The bear and the cedar. Cedar smells so nice, right? Like, that's cool. On the top, we have the Hound and the Pair, loyalty in the reverse. Maybe you were in a connection where somebody was taking advantage of your devotion, of your naivety, of your gullibility, and I think you're kind of embodying the bear. You could be seeing the bear a lot, maybe like, in readings, or just like getting, bears could be just popping up in your psyche. Very nice. I like this energy. Number 4. The bear and the cedar calls us to be powerful but benevolent, embodying the qualities of a great leader. We do have the Empress here. Bears are emperors of the woodland and guardians of the forest. Paired with cedar, the plant known for healing, protective, and cleansing qualities, the card invites us into mature authority. That's beautiful. So there could be something really about like the wisdom here, right? Especially if you were dealing with something that was unrequited love. You could have, your spiritual team could have alerted you to this, or maybe you just kind of intuitively understood that it wasn't reciprocal to you. It wasn't treating you with fairness or love or loyalty or devotion in any sense, perhaps. So I think you might have turned off your emotions from that situation. Could be a Gemini, doesn't have to be, but there's strong Gemini energy here as well. Maybe water sign energy, doesn't have to be. But yeah, there is this kind of maturity, which I think we're all kind of facing right now with Saturn finishing up in Pisces, right? And then it's going to go direct and start a new 30-year cycle going through Aries. So it's kind of like we're really coming to like a final kind of culmination point in everything to do with Saturn right now in Pisces, which is past lives, ghosts, the subconscious, boundaries, emotions, spiritual connections, right? It's Neptune. So it's very like, addictions. What are the addictive patterns? What are the delusions? What are the illusions we operate with? Because everything is created from the subconscious, so the limits are there. If you are repeating a repetitive pattern, that's what you're creating. That's what you're manifesting. So Saturn is really telling us to cut or sever something. Saturn ends things. Saturn is time itself. Things can't last, but there's a real kind of Saturn rules death, right? So it's not afraid to make the judgment calls, to cut the fat off. Just, it only rules skin and bones, getting to the structure, the core of something. So this could be Saturn also rules authority figures, right? It rules the bureaucracy. It rules people who try to assert control over others. It rules Capricorn energy. It rules Saturn hates the youth, and it only likes time. It likes time. It likes patina. It likes aging. It likes antiques. It likes, anything that's old or historic. So the spirit of the bear is guiding you to leadership opportunities and reminding you to rule with fairness and care. So maybe you have a lot of experience actually that you're utilizing in your maturity or the wisdom you've gained. How can I be a better leader? Who can benefit from my knowledge and experience? Very nice. So you could be like creating new things or businesses, enterprises. This, if it's not a literal child, it could be like a creative endeavor, adventures, a soul connection project, something that you're creating with the divine, right? Creativity, art. So let's see. Quite a nice reading though. I like it. Yeah, that's interesting. So, increase your efforts in the reverse. I think you had to pull away your efforts. Like maybe you're wasting all your time and energy and thought on something. Could have been a love situation with the lovers here. Could have been something that was taking away from your stability. Yeah, too much concern with sexual matters. You could have gotten advice from a friend regarding like finances or the Weimaraner dog, the Weimaraner species or breed. Could be important. You could have like a spirit animal or a passed on pet. Someone here could be Asian, doesn't have to be, or maybe you ate Asian food recently. You made it, I don't know. There's something you're elevating out of. It's like the pits. It's like you're coming out of the pits. Maybe you're becoming more mature. It's like taking all the dark kind of shit that you've gone through and then walking upwards out from the underworld, not never looking back. Yeah, you could have been dealing with somebody quite two-faced. You needed help or assistance. So there were changes that started to happen in your life with the moon there. This could have been like, we are on the full moon tonight, or today actually. It's already happened. It's kind of, but we're still in that strong kind of, it's a super moon. Yeah, you've become wise to something and you're healing. Very nice. Okay, Sag. Time to act, lion. Very strong energies. you had to stand your ground against I'm seeing like you know how in that movie Lion King it's like Scar and he was always jealous of his brother or whatever. I don't know if they're related. I haven't seen the movie in a long time. But maybe somebody was trying to overthrow you or something like that, or hurt you or harm you or. All right. Anything else? Or maybe you just had to stand your ground. Yeah, this could be regarding your daily routine, your career, your routine, your patterns. Something about reciprocity though in serving. Like maybe you were overgiving before, or you're too lenient, or anything else. Yeah, you could have been dealing with somebody quite prideful. Yeah, and that's why you turned off your emotions. Okay, Sag. You saw something. There were hidden secrets. Your health could have suffered. This person could be screwing other people, right? So there's an increased chance of STDs and even just the energy. If they're in a bad energy or they're around bad people, what do you think that's going to do to you? It's like when one person gets sick, another person gets sick. Anyways, advice for Sag, actions from highest teams of love and light, Angel Michael. Thank you so much for your support. So I keep getting itchy. Maybe you're itchy. I literally I use a lot of soap when I shower, honestly, so I get kind of dry sometimes. Not super dry, just a little bit. Probably that. Okay, what's your advice for Sag? Yeah, don't talk with this person. Don't talk to this person in any sense, shape, or form. The moon. Keep things private. Yeah, there were secrets here regarding a third party. Anything else for your advice for Sag? Yeah, see how this is bullshit. That the fact of somebody being petty around you has been kind of bullshit. You need to, and you're dropping it. Yeah, you're letting it go. This could be like energetically. Yeah, and this is going to lead you to better. So tell me more advice. Any last advice? Yeah, don't invest. It's really about where you're putting your work or energy or effort at this time, it looks like. What are you investing in? What are you doing daily in your routine? Strength. So have strength. Be wise. Because this person could try to distract you or something. So, or it is of some sort, but I don't know. Sagittarius. Oh, you could be working on your body. Yeah, something took away from your abundance in the past. That's why they don't want you to talk, because it could impact your abundance. You moved away from a certain community and you started working on yourself. Okay. Maybe you ate unhealthily. Just side note with this community or something about that. The big picture. I think you're making these sacrifices for the big picture, these changes for the big picture. Let's get you juicy messages. Sagittarius. Okay, that's way too many messages. I was seeing a pie. You could like Quentin Tarantino movies. I mean, in his family, I think his father was like absent his entire life, and then when he became successful, it was like he was like, "Oh yeah, like now I care about you." It's like, bitch, the fuck, where were you? Like the fuck. Never take responsibilities, burdens that were never yours. So this person could have been stealing your good karma. Embody self-respect and claim it. It says beware of aggressive person. So this person's not good. You might have needed help as well, or you need to maybe contact with police, cops, things like that. Don't take it personal, just playing a role to help elevate you. So there could be something that you're learning. This person could be trying to use a voodoo doll against you, or you might need to use a voodoo doll against them. I'm just kidding. Do what you want. But also like, when you do what you want, there's consequences. So you're stronger than you think. Thought you were vulnerable. What a loser. They tried to have control over you. God's watching. Good things are coming to me. Just delete them. Avoid them. Yeah, there's something about like adamantly of do not communicate with this person. Or something about them is very manipulative. Amy? It's kind of giving me that song, F-U-C-K Amy, like by Britney Spears or whatever. But also, I think there's probably like a demon or spirit or entity called the Amy that could have themes relevant. They were planning something to do against you, side note. Like they were planning something that you didn't know. So that could be the hidden secrets. They could have been like trying to groom you, trying to harvest you, trying to sacrifice you, trying to make a snuff film of you. Who knows? You know, trying to traffic you, organ sell you, kill you for the life insurance, and you know, whatever. Who knows? Who cares? Or maybe they were just trying to like sell, like blackmail you, or have photos of you, or ruin your life, or use you, or so many beautiful different facets of humanity these days that is accessible and available. Anyways, create, create, create. Yeah, so you're in a really strong creative time. You're very much a strong leader time as well. Like creating is like when you put the crown on your head and you start to and you just like create things into existence, right? So they're going to be the death of you, literally. That's funny. I didn't even see that. I said all that shit. They'll never be ready for you. Lean on God to create. I mean, why would you want them to be, first off? And will always be, I heard a loser, but will always be, uh, a there and liar. I have no idea what I was writing when I thought that, but it's the thing that's coming in my head now is like I saw these TikToks or something that was saying like men that don't provide or something, God hates them the most or something. So I just think it's funny. Oh, there's another message here. And it says pimp from Beverly Hills. So this is somebody this could be sexual trafficking. So they could like sell you to their like there's so many of these stories on TikTok or on like YouTube now of how like a girl will start dating a guy and then he'll like take everything from her and then he'll pimp her out or like start to sell her or whatever. I don't know. And she'll lose everything, you know, once she's gone to that, you know, once she loses everything, it's like, yeah, this is very dangerous. So anyways, sorry to ruin it. This is a shitty reading. Maybe I'm just moody because of full moon. I'm gonna read a white light for you guys. Oh my god, I almost knocked him. Why do I want to say Libra? Okay, Sag, sorry. I hope I didn't say Libra. This could be somebody you're in a relationship with. Shekinah. Yeah, there's something extremely, you're overcoming something very strong. We have the tiger here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maintain your authority. That's the biggest important thing here for sure, which could entail I heard stamping your ground or stomping on the ground or something. Like maybe you need to expand your authority. Like if you need to file a claim, or if you need to file a lawsuit, or if you need to tell others, or preventative measures, or whatever. I think you're also coming into your power very strongly. I never noticed how strong the like shapes around the tiger were, but it's like you're really beaming brighter than maybe you have been. 33 could be a relevant number. You could be dealing with a Gemini. I was getting that energy in the past, but let's go ahead and see if we can read the 33. You shall overcome everything. Success is imminent, so stay connected to your path no matter what. And continue to apply yourself. Allow spiritual path to support you in all areas of your life, because you're protected when you follow God, right? Or with God. Live by your spiritual beliefs. Seek out support of your spiritual brothers and sisters for help when needed. So yeah, definitely call in help, divine help, literal physical help, friends, family, police force, new people. But also trust that you are intimately and directly connected to the powerful divine light within. There can be dramatic healing breakthrough when you rely on your spiritual connection. Yeah. Okay. Aquarius energy here. To activate the blessing, be determined to prevail. Fully empower the beneficial workings of the light in your life and in our world. Truly, you are light. Work to embrace it and live it. So maybe you realize the ways you've been holding yourself back even. This could be about stronger support or foundation that you might want to that you might be embodying emotionally, but also that you might be creating for yourself. The big picture here. Okay, let's see if we have any extra last juicy messages for Sag, and we'll close it out. You could need to keep your success hidden, by the way, like just like I said, Quentin Tarantino, right? Like parents that could have abandoned you for dead, or people that were using you or trying to use you might want to come in and try to use you. So make sure that you have them blocked, and if they bother you, call the cops. Amen. Ring a ling a ding dong. 2025, rein it in. Whoa, that's a lot of messages. It says, move away from nonsense. This person could have financial issues, or they were planning to have financial issues. Always be confident you have all the love and power of God. I mean, yeah. Just delete them, yes. Okay, we have, don't let anything stop you from taking action right now. Psychic attack. So this could have been more in the past, but I don't know, take it as you will. Awaken your decision-making process. Their ex was manipulative, but maybe their excuse was manipulative. Will always be we already read that, a liar. You're stronger than you think. You were broke because you were around them. Yeah, there was something here about abundance in the reverse in the past. You have to put up boundaries and love yourself, because they could be infecting you with bad karma, stealing from you, hurting you, harming you, using you, sabotaging you, no longer shrinking yourself. So this could have been somebody who was trying to abuse you, or was. Karma's a bitch, let them lie in the bed they made. And so when you pull your energy away and you fully close the door, it's returned to sender, right? So it's now the scales of justice have to be balanced. It's just divine math at this point. Call on angels every day. So continue to ask Angel Michael, your guardian angels, whichever angels you prefer, work with, to surround you, to keep you guided on your highest life path. Inhale golden white light, exhale that into your auric field. It says the energy behind objects / gifts matters, right? Because it could be like an energetic portal, or it could be aligned with something. Spirits operate in that way, right? It doesn't have to be physically what you see. It's the energy imbued with it. It could be how it resonates with certain symbols or ideologies. Doesn't love you, even if they say they do. People lie. Don't share your excitement with them. Not letting them take advantage of you. No one. Bad synastry. You could have bad placements or aspects with this person in the synastry chart. That's 2 birth charts that there's literally synastry calculators on Google you could search. AstroSeek's a great one. Whole sign, house system, please. In the settings, use the True North Node, True Lilith. I like to use big orbs, and check it out. Spirit is trying to warn you. Husbands giving wives STDs. Yeah, so your health could have been suffering around this person. You realize when you pulled away, even if it wasn't a literal STD, it could have been like just the energy or their bad health or their stupidity. Break cycles. Because you don't want people around you that are dumb, because they're going to project weird, dumb energy to you. They always allow others to ruin things for them. Ask God for a sign to show who isn't for you. Complaining is a comfort zone, right? It's weak, it's insecure, and it's the devil. It lowers people's frequencies. Things / people that rush aren't long term. You always land on your feet. So that's why it's so important to stay strong with God. Dancing and play, divine feminine, regretful. So somebody could be regretful of what they did to you, perhaps. Allow yourself, it doesn't mean that they're going to change or anything. It could just be the energy. Allow yourself to be guided. It says their ego blew up because of the energy you gave them. Sucks to suck, I guess. They didn't deserve a ticket to your show. Don't look at the scoreboard or you'll play badly. Vanity. Decenter your focus. Focus on your process and larger purpose. And there is something here about the big picture. So don't focus on the tiny fluctuations, basically, or the scoreboard. It's kind of just like stay focused on the game. Leaving and aligning equals blessings, because you're leaving bad energy. That's a choice. You can't accept better when you don't leave bad. You can't be in a healthy situation when you're literally in a radioactive zone. I'm sorry, but the cancer is going to catch up to you faster than God will at that point. Doing things in a new way. So you could be trying new things. It says turn your focus towards those who serve you, those who benefit you, those who can help you. So reach out for helpers, pray for helpers, ask for helpers, people that show up in the right way. They were doing something. I'll leave that over there. Maybe I'll find the other part. Don't repeat patterns. Keep working on strengthening psychic abilities. So pray for that. Ask for it to be opened. You manifest. Whatever you affirm you have. They're the reason why you were struggling. I guess we're doing a deep, deep reading today with all these messages. It is a full moon, so maybe you have a lot on your mind. But that's why I'm here, girl. Anyways, they'll try to control your energy any way they can. Pray and clear out evict low vibe energy. So you literally need to push them out of your energy. Abusing your kindness, lower self-respect. So this person could be like literally Satan himself, devaluing you, sadistic games to control you and control your light and your energy. Lying for revenge. Pimp from Beverly Hill. Okay, we already read that. Take breaks from work if you feel dizzy / headache. More water. Facing shadow, growing strength. Wow, I love it. Always switching blame onto you. Stabilizing yourself. Try to steal / copy your idea and use it before you did. What a dumbass. Seeing their character, yeah, what an insecure loser. Keep yourself in the right energy. Trying to steal something you value. What a dumbass. That's so insecure. I mean, that's why when you're so high vibrational, though, like, you have these insecure ass people who cannot tap into their own soul purpose and just, I guess, try to steal, I guess. Stay away from people you know don't respect you. I mean, they should respect themselves and manifest a better life, because what are you doing? Maybe that's my Saturn and Aries popping out. Emotionally manipulative. Putting yourself into stable energy. A big thing about stable emotions, focus, whatever. Taking good care of yourself, realizing what you want, feeling emotionally like maybe you're sleeping better, or just like grounding yourself. Fight back and win. Wanted to attach to you, but they can't. Yeah, you could literally like notice maybe this person did spells, or maybe you have multiple people that want you back in their energy, and they could all be doing like spell work and different black magic, voodoo rituals, voodoo dolls, or maybe they're paying practitioners and witchy Etsy witches, and it's like, cool, it might have worked. Maybe I was in a weaker state, you know what I mean? Maybe a little witchcraft thingy a little bit worked. Okay, whatever. But it ain't gonna last, because I know witchcraft too. Yeah, you might get like instant results, or it might actually work. It might pull through. But that energy has to be maintained. And that's harder. You can't maintain something you manifest with a fucking witch spell. Like, yes, like witch spells are like fine and they help. Like when I think they're used in the right way for like cleansing, clearing, or like manifesting something that's aligned with your purpose. But if it ain't aligned, good fucking luck, because God just watched you do that shit. So I don't know. Be careful. And sometimes things have a strange way of looping back around. So wants you unable to pay your bills, so you can never get mad at them. Very, very abusive. Says they cut you down. Hating bitch tries to steal light. It says prepare for your blessings. Repeat affirmations in your head with conviction and faith. For example, good things are coming to me. I deserve good things. Why? Just because things haven't been as great in the past, now I realize it and I'm manifesting better, and me and God are going to better. I think I heard Tyler Taro on his channel. He was like saying something like, I know I have this mansion now, but I'm going to ask God for more. And I was like, that's so great, because he's showing the world how it works. So I don't know if I would have the same, inclinations, but obviously it's serving him and his soul, and that's what he likes, and it's important for him and his destiny. So, and I think he's doing God's work for doing that too. So, try to create chaos and project it onto you. What a loser. Don't connect with them sexually. Stay clever. You can also create chi balls of like things you intend, like energy wise, but not chaos, but like good shit, like good feelings. Like, for example, I'm gonna create a chi ball of like, in this ball of chi, this energy, it's going to be super fun and clearing energy, and it's going to just make me feel so freaking good, and it's going to actually shower me with like, I'm going to have better luck in my money too, and then you just transfer that energy onto you. Because I heard this girl say like she was working or something and she hated this girl or something like that, and I guess we've all had our ups and downs with certain conflicts in our life, but she did a chi ball energy and she just made it like super toxic, and she like threw it at this person, I guess, or whatever, and the girl the next day, I'm not sure if it was the same day or the next day, but she was like in the hospital, and it was like apparently like the hospital said like, we can't figure out what's wrong, nothing's wrong with you, and she's like, I'm in so much pain and or whatever, but like I don't know, but I was like, if you can do it for bad things, you can probably do it for good things then too, you know what I mean? So anyways, wants to punish you. What a loser. I mean, I think if you're gonna do like baneful rituals, usually it's the other person probably deserves it, low key, and so that's why it works probably, because it's like, yeah, you had it coming. Like you can't rob someone or try to hurt someone, then be shocked when the defensive approach comes back at you. I'm just saying. But wants to punish you. What a loser. Stay clever. God just showed me something. Like, I don't know if you're wearing like a fur coat or something, but I just saw this person becoming your bag or something, or your coat. So They create who they think you are. Not that you want to wear them, but this could be like a metaphor, like you're hunting. Yeah, it's kind of like a, yeah. They create who they think you are based on their perspective. So I guess it's pretty easy to know what they're thinking. God is using you as a tool to deliver justice. Yeah, this person could have racked up a lot of karma in their life, or maybe they screwed over a lot of people, or maybe they, maybe this person needs a little bit of a humbling session or a level up kind of lesson or something like that. I don't know. Um, I'm sure we've all had those moments. I don't know. A wake up call. A bitch slap sometimes doesn't hurt. Sometimes it's a good thing, actually. Make smart choices. So something about you being super smart, super duper smart, or talking to your spirit team, asking for downloads or understandings. They try to take your energy. Consistent and trying to control you. I don't think it's working. I don't think you have to care. Salios could be, or Salos, I don't know how to say that. It's a demon or spirit with themes relevant. It says they were just using you. Obviously, trying to hide in your energy, release and block. That's loser. That's gay. Like a parasite. What a loser. They'll grow old and stay immature. Ugh. They look like a free meal. You look like a free meal. Oh, that's gay. Good to know, though. So you got to protect yourself. Your price has risen. Mm-hmm. Your value has risen. Hopefully, you're not entertaining this bullshit. Hopefully, you got the cops on their ass. When you're the person who was done wrong, when you do any of those kind of like return to sender or whatever, it hits so hard. Honestly, I don't even have to do shit. Honestly, and just shit goes so south for people that it's just like, oh my god, you really hurt me bad, and I remember how bad it hurt. But at the same time, your life is really fucked. Like, I'm just saying, like, your life is fucked. I see how the karma's played out. Like, I don't know. I'm doing better too, mock you because they feel jealousy. You're not available for the wrong timeline. Tell them to get the fuck away from you, energetically / otherwise. Yeah, so maybe you need to do some kind of like baneful protective shit, or just kind of like, I heard your baby's gonna burn. I don't know. Money is very important. Okay, is that what this says? Maybe you need to know that, or it's important for them too, or let go of people you've outgrown. So maybe you need to magnetize greater wealth towards you as well. Focus on your spiritual growth. Yeah, so you can maintain seeing through their bluffing. Yeah, so this is like poker face. I'm seeing a mask. Determination is passion for pursuit. Passion for pursuit. So you just got to find out what you're passionate about or what you're pursuing. Not allowing toxic behaviors. No time for it. Be selective. Attracts the right soul family. Every loss is a trade. It's actually the law of equivalent exchange, especially when you finally release something. Never hold yourself back for anyone. They created their own suffering, and you're creating your own bliss, so congrats. High vibing, necessary to survive. So you need to stay high vibrational, to stay focused, to stay true, to stay aligned with God. They just want to terrorize you. Knows they're draining you. So they're probably like, they say that abusive people like cause fights on purpose to keep you distracted and off your game. Tried to get you in your head. Exactly. So manipulative, toxic. You don't want this person in your life at all. You don't want people like this in your life. Shifting to the driver's seat. Maybe you need to run them over. Trying to create a narrative about you. Good fucking luck. Men never downplay themselves, and you shouldn't either. I mean, most men overplay themselves, honestly. They're actually fucking fronting as a motherfucker. Plan for worst case scenario. Very interesting. Let's see. It's kind of a Debbie Downer still reading a little bit. Let's get one of these purple, and we'll close out. I think you're going to be in better times, though. Mermaid. I think Capricorn got that. This could be somebody who is emotionally manipulative. Yeah, you're breaking away from that shit. Actually, let's see what's coming in your future. Future for Sag at this moment. If you have any messages that you'd like them to know from their highest timeline. You need to stay away from anything that causes conflict because there's a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. Didn't we get this in your reading? Yes, we did. Ace of Pentacles. So something about the money, something about something long term, the big picture. There's a door, there's a gateway, there's an opening, there's a reality. You need to drop anything that's in the way of it so you can invest in it. Seven of Pentacles. Don't be afraid to change. You have to change. You could be dropping a King of Pentacles. This could be Earth sign, masculine energy. Wow. You're going to be very abundant, though. So that's why these people wanted to be with you. Yeah, we have the Empress out twice. You're the leader, especially if I'm speaking to a woman. But I'm going to end it here. Thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care. Seeing if I read this. Nose are draining you. Yeah. Okay. Anyways.